Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with just a little bit of a petrol head moment. This is only so I can explain what this video is about. It's about volume 286. I put a video on there, put a little clip on there about a roundabout, a mini roundabout, where someone had pulled out in front of me, and so many people said to me that it was my fault because they were on the roundabout first. As you'll see this petrol head clip here, what a lovely looking Audi that is. Anyhow, I want to go through a few of the rules on roundabouts, mini roundabouts and normal roundabouts. They are pretty much the same. They really are. As we go to the front camera and we see this lovely car that's a waste of space on our roads at the moment because there's too many potholes and they're all 20 and 30 miles an hour, if you're lucky. Now, getting back on track, we'll go through the highway code in a minute and I'll show you the clip in question. But there is this myth, I don't know where it's come from, that if you're on the roundabout first, you have priority. I don't know who's teaching this or where they're getting it from. It's not what our highway code tells us. Read the highway code. Every time someone puts this sort of message on, I always say, now show me where it says that in the highway code. And funnily enough, I never ever get a reply from them messages because it's not in there. But I will show you what is in there on roundabout to just clarify why these people are making this mistake. And it's going to get them hurt one day because they're going to get their car written off because they've followed wrong rules. They've followed their own rules, or they've not read the highway code properly. Or the worrying thing is, are they being taught this? Are they being actually taught this? Because I was watching a channel the other day from a very popular channel, and that was telling people to on a dual carriageway to slow down and let people on from the slip road. Adjust your speed to let people on from the slip road. And it's like, what? That's not what it says in the highway code neither. And that is a very popular British driving instructor that actually teaches his students this. And that is bizarre. Again, it doesn't say anything like that in the highway code. It's all about the person entering the motorway or the dual carriageway. It's their responsibility to adjust their speed, not the person that's already on the motorway or dual carriageway. And that is being taught to this guy's students, who is a very, very popular YouTuber. It's all about cutting down the confusion. If two of you are going to adjust your speed at the same time, you're in trouble, aren't you? So this is the clip coming up. I will freeze frame it here just before we get to the incident. But I'm not like other channels. I will not put people's names up on the screen and embarrass them and all that sort of stuff with some of the comments that they put down. If you want to see it, they're still on volume 286. Some of them are quite rude and quite attack me sort of thing, and some have just got no clue. But some are actually quite innocent. They don't actually know the rule, or they've been taught the wrong rule, as I keep saying. So I'll show you the clip now, and then we'll have a little look at the highway code, and then I'll show you the clip again in slow motion and point out a few things, because I think this really does need to be said here. There's so many people getting this wrong on roundabouts, and I will leave the audio as it was on the original clip. So here we go. But we're coming up to a mini roundabout, and it's priority to traffic approaching from the right. I've said it 1,000 times already, haven't I?
Fucking hell.
Now, yes, I was going to drive over the mini roundabout, and I did drive over the mini roundabout, but when I show you it from the rear, there is no way that I was going to go round that mini roundabout. I don't think my car would have been able to do it.
Fucking hell.
If you look at that, to try and go round that, to get that angle, that's a serious steering off. So there was no way I was going to go around that.
Unbelievable.
So let's go to the highway code, and the first one is what I said on the actual original video, is give priority to traffic approaching, that's a very important word, approaching from the right, unless directed otherwise by signs or markings or traffic lights, which doesn't apply to us at all there. Now, I have to clarify that as well, because someone said that there was a give way sign on my side of the road. And yes, there was, as well as give way lines, but the give way lines was on every entrance to this roundabout. Now, yes, I do have to give way or give priority to traffic approaching from the right, and there was nothing approaching from the right. Well, there was nothing approaching from my right, so I had full priority in this situation. Now let's go back to the highway code here, and this is where I think everyone's getting it wrong. It's watch out for all other road users already on the roundabout. Be aware they may not be signalling correctly or at all. Now, watch out is a bit different from priority. So what does watch out mean in the highway code? Well, I try to explain. This one here, we are that car, yeah? So what car are we watching out for? Obviously the blue one, just in case it's indicating incorrectly and it does want to go round the roundabout into your path. So that's what it means by watching out for traffic already on the roundabout. So we go back to the clip now, and I will freeze frame it in certain sections here. I know it's boring, but I really think that we need to get this done. As you can see, I've got a give way sign up there, but it's give way roundabout. It doesn't say give way to the left or anything like that, does it? All three entrances to this roundabout have got give way lines as well. I can see straight up the road there, which is officially to my right, that there is nothing there, so I can go. I've got priority here because there is nothing coming from my right. It was also said that because I couldn't see through them bushes and everything to my left, I should be looking out for him. I think I didn't I? Because I was the one that stopped. He didn't. Does it not apply to him as well? Yes, it does. More so to him because I have priority. He's got traffic coming from his right, so he needs to edge out nice and slowly, not just pull straight out. He's got no priority in this situation and pulls straight out on me, and yet people are saying that this is my fault. And as you can see, yes, he has just beaten me to the roundabout, but it doesn't work that way. It's not a race to get to the roundabout. Can you imagine if it was? How many accidents we have? So he's not edged out at all. He's just gone for it. So I cannot see what you people are seeing here. Other than the fact that I did go over the roundabout, but even if I'd tried to go round it, which I explained that I don't think I could have gone completely around that roundabout, he would still been in my way and I would have still had to brake, where I shouldn't have had to. He should be waiting for me. And as I show you here again, I don't think my car could have done that turning in one go without cutting a little bit off that roundabout. I really don't. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.